Afternoon chat. Has anyone ever chased Rebel with Stella before? It's like champagne. Am I like the only one, or is it just me? I can't be the only one. Ivan, it's been a long day and I worked and I'm tired, alright? That's why. Also, hi. CrossKeys action, Swiss round 5. Andy versus FuriousMagic. Gonna be an amazing matchup. For those that don't, Andy kind of smells. And for those that don't know FuriousMagic, buckle up, guys. I did some scouting. This guy's pretty good. He's real good. This is gonna be a really good match, guys. I'm looking real forward to it. Again, within the CrossKeys tournament going on right now, we do have cross entrances. Basically, all entrances are shuffled. Bosses. Link to the Past dungeons included. Anything can be anywhere, basically. Connectors still connect to each other, but can be spread out along the world as well. And I think the only other consideration for cross worlds, of course, is that Skullwoods. Those drops are all within the same rooms, but the back of Skull can be different. There's a crash course on CrossKeys. You're welcome, guys. Murphy K, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate that. But yeah, guys, again, really excited for this match. Swiss round 5. Both runners 3-1. I was 3-1 until I lost this week to Telethar. I just got smoked. I got actually spanked. Seed really sucked, but I still had fun. I think I'm over it. I think the seed pissed me off a little bit. but other than that, like, it was I still like CrossKeys, right? So I'll take those bad L's. But yeah, gonna be starting very shortly, guys. We're getting those Peepo jams, guys. We are getting those Peepo jams. Buckle up. We're about to start here today, guys. God, that's quick. Why is my thing not started? Hello? Oh, I know why. I changed the hotkey. Oh, God, I've changed the hotkey. No big deal. All right, FuriousMagic going to start with a traditional start here, starting with the Houlihan start. And Andy is going to be able to start with Lake Hylia start. I don't, you know, I may have tried this once or twice before as Andy gets a blue mail here. But I've never really kind of indulged myself over that. I feel like I want to do that if I want to throw off my opponent. And Andy getting the crab armor of legend. No emote only, chat. This is a cast, so no. I'm not racing this. You guys may chat all you want. That is Giga allowed. All right. I am very okay with that. I'm gonna fix the timer, guys, so I might draw my attention away for just 1 second. Oh, you know, I forgot that works that way. Start timer at... what do we got here? 1:30. Sorry about this, guys. I usually am more on the ball than this. We'll do it 55. This should be fine, guys. This should be fine. There we go. Timer's good. Andy's still looking at locations. Still not great ones. That's okay. FuriousMagic as well, not really finding too much early off in the start. Not a whole lot to talk about, as we do find our first, I believe, connector here at the library. So that is the open cave connector, I call. Andy finding escape here in Eastern. Okay. Really bad spot for it early without anything, but he does have 10 bombs, so he can mess around here. FuriousMagic finding the uncle spot. So we got there just a small key. Ice Palace. Amazing. Where's my small keys, please? Oh, I know what I need to do, chat. Give me one sec. I feel so unprepared. Small key. There we go. Is this seed gonna require a GT climb like all your CrossKey seeds? I really hope not. I'm pretty sure, guys, like 5... We've only done 5. I think 4 of my 5 seeds have required GT. It's been crazy. Tracker capture is now off? Oh, no. Whoops. Is it? Oh, why is it like that? Hold on. Sorry about this, guys. This normally does not happen. There we go, that fixed it. Excellent. Andy almost died. No big deal. Hopefully that's the last hiccup so we can focus on the cast. Just Fairy Cave here from FuriousMagic. Nothing really found too much in Kakariko to start. Andy continuing his way through escape. Again, very fortunate that they have bombs for the start here. Nothing really going on in Kakariko right now. Andy, of course, doesn't have any weaponry other than those bombs. Has to be careful of the green guard here. But is able to throw 2 pots at this ball and chain guard and get the big key this way. So normally you'd only really need weaponry for the first 2. So we see a big key for hair early. Okay. FuriousMagic finding a shop to load up on bombs. Great. Missed a skull key on FuriousMagic set. All right. Guys, it wouldn't be tradition for a cast if I didn't misclick every key. All right. I either hit the boss icon or I hit the big or small key without fail. All right, so while Andy makes his way down to Fluke 5, FuriousMagic's gave us our first look at the bomb hut here in Kakariko. It is nothing. That is the story of the day. Nothing in Kakariko. FuriousMagic, of course, with the 300 pool earlier, and the hula hand will be able to get the bottle vendor. It's just bombs. Okay. Andy finding desert here. Another weird kind of connection find here for Andy. So you went through Hyrule Castle, but you knew you had Fluke 5 to check out still in Eastern. So we see our first dark cave here. This is going to be Old Man Escape. Okay. Left Creeper has Old Man Escape. Just kidding, it does not. Because they're able to back out of it. All right. Andy's stream is louder than the voice. Maybe as the audio levels changed a little bit, because that should be balanced a lot better. I apologize, chat. I'm off my game here. I haven't cast it for a while, honestly. So I feel like some of my settings didn't save. All right, so Andy was able to find Death Mountain connector through Desert Palace. Sees another connector up here. That's kind of gross. So see the Sash lady there. I believe that was Desert right. No, that would have been Desert left. He checks. Oh, we get a lamp here on FuriousMagic's side. Found Sash as well. Okay. First, I think that's really the first big thing we found in Kakariko area. Chat, if the music's still too loud, let me know. It should be a little bit better now. I know Andy did change his audio settings recently as well because he was sick, so that might have been a little bit louder than normal. Oh, look at this. Big key to Ganon's Tower free. Easy. Actually, easy spot for it, too. Oh, no. FuriousMagic is nothing. All right, guys. Hold on. God. I'm embarrassed right now by this. I'm really embarrassed. Hold on. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Alright, so it's this order, right? Wait. It's the exact same. Oh, that's what it is. Hold on, guys. I got you. I was like clicking the castle tower and it wouldn't work and it made me very sad. Here's Magic also finding laser bridge here. Okay. There we go. Ice Raw and laser bridge. Big pog. Andy found boots. I missed everything, chat. Oh god, I'm gonna hear it now from the YouTube gang and be like, oh man, maybe Solski's not that good. Maybe he sucks. True. But you know what? God, I can't click every wrong key. I haven't casted in a while, guys, alright? Leave me alone. I haven't casted in a while, alright, guys? I'm getting back into the rhythm here. Trust me, it'll be better. The morale will improve. The beatings will continue as the morale improves, right? That's how the saying goes. That's exactly how it goes. That's not how it goes. That's fine. Don't say anything. Okay, that's the best thing. Don't say anything, guys. Just like smiler in chat. That's all I want you guys to do. Just smiler in chat. Be like, this is good. This is great, dude. Love it. Damonar7734. Thanks for the sub, Reno. Appreciate that. I believe that's FuriousMagic's second bottle? No, that's Andy's and FuriousMagic's first bottle. Okay. Also, I should call out that CrossKeys is incredibly difficult to track and keep track of at the start of races because there's so much information kind of happening at once. And it doesn't help that like half my setup was wrong. I don't know quite why. I'm here from the YouTube gang. You definitely gonna hear from us? Okay, that's awesome. That's why I like to hear. Solski, you suck. That's such a bad spot for Well. I hate that spot for Well. Chat, that's the worst. So Well is guarded by Aga Tower today. UT Neil, thanks for the Prime Games. Appreciate that. That's a really bad spot for Well. I hate that spot for Well. It gives you a really awkward decision here as Andy finds Super Bunny is going to kind of go through the connection as well. Lots of early connectors here in the seed. But Well being an Aga Tower is just off an Aga Tower requirement is just really bad. It can force a really rough decision late game. You generally won't go through it unless it's like very much late game option or you're trying to make a play for it. Andy finding Pearl here at this Super Bunny. Nice. Really nice find for Andy early. Boots and Pearl. This is quite the haul. Finds a Death Mountain connector as well. The East Death Mountain connector through this Super Bunny. FuriousMagic going through back 3 here. I believe this is where Andy got his bottle. Zaberworth, thanks for the 2 months. Yeah, this is where the boots were as well. Okay. Easiest spot to easiest spot to like miss a boot, huh? Yeah, FuriousMagic starting off with boots as well, so that's really great. You don't want to see like one of the runners with boots for an extended period of time in CrossKeys and then the other runner doesn't have it. It's not really that fun that way. I really don't like that prospect. That kind of kills a race for me in CrossKeys, so it's really nice to see both the runners get it early. We see Chicken Coop up here. Okay. FuriousMagic gonna check out the Castle Tower area now with these boots. So I kind of talked about it a little bit in the intro, guys. FuriousMagic, I want to say kind of an entrance specialist, question mark. Plays really well, ranks really well on ladder. Win rate well over 60%. And does a lot of entrance. Actually, I believe is undefeated right now. One of the undefeated runners in the entrance invitational that Dunka is running on the ladder. So really kind of excited to kind of see. I think it's the first time I'm watching FuriousMagic race. I'm really excited to kind of see what they're all about, right? Really excited. Oh, Ganon. Easy. so Ganon is at Castle Tower. That's a really soft spot for it. It's not the best spot for it, but it could be much worse. It could be much worse. All right, Andy, gonna check out these Dark World locations here. Just see a fairy cave at the Spike Cave. FuriousMagic finding King's Tomb. Oh yeah, that's where the tunic was. I didn't mark that one down. I was like, oh, it's just a tunic. Just a tunic. Purple Lapras? Hello? I'm in love, guys. Not only are they good at CrossKeys, but they also have the right sprite colors going on. I really appreciate that purple. Not gonna lie. Is that what the shiny one looks like? Is that really what that's all about? I wouldn't say I'm a... You know, I was a really big Pokemon fan as a kid, but I wasn't really... I haven't really paid up that much attention to like the later games other than the original one. I played a couple of them after that, but yeah. So the shiny concept is like super foreign to me. I have no idea what that's all about. But you know what I do know about is that C-shaped house and Swamp Palace being found in these bonk rocks. That's what I know. Alright, so we're finding some dungeons, not really a lot of them. Not really ones that you can either dive for, you know, significant time, or that you'd want to find early. Like Thieves Town early is nice because it's like 3 items, and like a Swamp Palace unchecked without dam and no flippers. It's just kind of, it's nice to know information, but it's not something I can kind of lean into right now. As FuriousMagic also finding that Hyrule Castle area, and Andy getting the bad news of lumberjacks. I'm pretty sure if I asked Andy right now, I'm like, hey, by the way, what do you think of lumberjacks? Well, he's probably like, hate it, it's terrible. Won't blame him. It honestly is a really rough spot, though. It is a really rough spot. So our runner's basically just gonna kind of follow in their footsteps right now. Nothing really too new going on, except for this purple Lapras that I can't keep my eyes off of. Oh, it balances the bomb on its head. Oh god, I love watching new sprites that haven't really seen in action before. Dude, it used like Ice Beam there. That's sick. I guess you could say it's maybe Blizzard. I don't know. The Pokemon fans will probably correct me. That's fine. Be like, Solsky, no. All right, Andy finding that laser bridge here. Has the boots for it, so should have a bit of an easier time as he full sends into a laser. Just as I said. And he's going to have to die here. He's in a real bad spot with that beetle there. Unfortunate. Oh! That's a little unfortunate there for FuriousMagic. Let's just pay attention to his side right now real quick. But the green guard giving him a real tough time with some aggro. And he lost the pot there, but we're able to recover and get that second hit in. That's great. Would be able to kill the ball and chain with bombs, but then it's kind of in a gross situation at that point. And he's got his ice rod now. That Lapras death animation is so sad though. It's like it's taking a nap. A very long nap. It's a very long one. All right, so FuriousMagic gonna go in through the Dark Cross area. Okay, I don't think we saw Andy try this. So interesting. We're gonna see some new intel here. All right, Andy getting his lamp now. I think it's a good time for a quick key check. Odd. Skullwoods and Ice Palace. Yeah, Andy didn't have the lamp for this. That's why he didn't go through Dark Cross. And just a heart piece. Okay. Lapras didn't die. It's fainting. See, that's what I mean, right? Like the Pokemon fans would know. I am very much not a Pokemon fan anymore. I'll admit that. I kind of like it. I'll still watch it, right? Like I'll still. Like, if you put the first one in front of me, I'd probably still play it, but, like, the new stuff, I don't know. I'm not really too interested in that stuff, right? Brock's green pendant. Chat, you guys are so helpful. Okay, so FuriousMagic gonna be going into desert here as well. Wonder if they're gonna hit the same connector Andy did. That's a pretty decent connector, honestly, to East Death Mountains, so. I don't believe anything really was too significant there, but I remember that pathing led to Andy's Pearl on the west side of the mountains, so through a bunch of connectors. We'll see if that happens as well. I believe it was. I believe that Super Bunny Cave is there, so we'll see. So we can get that torch check. Just the bloomerang, but FuriousMagic's gonna be able to grab that. This is kind of stuff that Andy couldn't do without boots, and Andy's doing stuff that FuriousMagic couldn't do without boots because it didn't happen. So it's kind of a wash at this point, right? Like, yeah, you're walking through desert a lot, but Cat Creek was also pretty lengthy, so that's why I kind of liked how both runners got the boots pretty close to each other. They kind of walked some of the seeds, so it's like it's not really a talking point. Okay, so we see that left desert connection. All right. Actually, that was really clever there. So FuriousMagic taking the death there in desert to get a saving and continue. Oh yes, this is the connection. Okay, so this was the connection to Pearl. Got a really sick connection there to basically just take that death and preserve his life. Get that refill in there, and just in case like a dead rock or something like that, or a Tektite sniped him, so that's good. We see that connection to Hyrule Castle. We see Sick Kid. Oh, hello. Hi, Andy doesn't have that. Okay, Andy does not have that. So Andy would have seen Sick Kid, but has not seen Sick Kid, if you know what I mean. And yeah, I'm not gonna make any jokes about Fire Rod and Sick Kid. That's fine. Just like, I want to see the world burn. Okay, so we see that Dark World Death Mountain connector. I wonder if that was part of it. Yeah, Andy did not take that connection to GT Big Key as well. That is true. But we do find Meyer area through another connection that FuriousMagic is taking that Andy has not. Unfortunately, FuriousMagic does not have the Pearl with a hookshot cave found here as well to Meyer area. So we might have multiple entrance ways into Meyer here through this connector. So that was lower spec rock with mid spec rock being on the bottom here. But we do find a GT here. Okay. Okay. Andy, what are you finding here in Moldorm Cave? What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? 10. Nothing. Not really too much you can do though in this point with GT. You have the big key, but you don't really have any small keys to kind of mess around. You don't have a hammer to get across on the left side. You don't have a red cane to get across on the right side. You do have Room of Hope you can check, right? But that's basically all you're limited to here. We're gonna see those two checks real quick. Just compass and 3 bombs. So nothing here in GT within the first 3 items. We did see the torch as well. Andy doing some shenanigans to Jesus wash across the water. No big deal. Gonna be checking out the hobo check now. And red rupee. It's always sad when the hobo gives you the last of his money, right? Like it makes me feel like you're robbing him. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of sad, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. FuriousMagic now going through his Moldorm Cave, and the Moldorms are not being very friendly, as is tradition. Wow, dodging 2 Fire Rod shots as well too. You know it's a rough cave when you have like 3 bomb shots and 2 fire shots miss. And it's nothing to do with you. It's just the Moldorms RNG. Like, that's not a skill thing at all. Moldarms just suck, guys. They're like one of the worst enemies in the game. What are the top 3 worst enemies, guys? Dead Rocks, Moldarms, and Andy. Okay, those are the top 3 worst enemies in this game. Okay, so we found one of the Paradox Caves. Found the lower entrance. So we need a mirror to get through that entryway. Unfortunately, does not have the mirror. What about crabs? That's Andy's worst enemy. All right, like, just because Andy sucks with crabs doesn't mean like everyone else sucks with crabs. All right, crabs are okay. They're okay. All right, mid Castle Tower or Hyrule Castle being found here by FuriousMagic. But he's the best player ever. True-ish. True-ish. And even the old man a little smooch. Find the old man cave. And he has cape. He needs it. He needs it. I'm surprised Andy's not going for the other connector there. I feel like that one's kind of free, but I guess let's just explore the rest of the desert area and the southern area here. So I guess the early advantage here is that Andy has that pearl. FuriousMagic does not, as they find lower bumper. Okay, that could be important as well. With Andy having that cape, FuriousMagic does not have that cape as well. So that's another connection that he might be able to kind of explore later on. Andy's going to go back to Hyrule Castle here to check out that other connector. He also now has the option to go to Dark Cross, and that's exactly what he's going to choose to do. We know there's a heart piece there, but he doesn't know that, of course. And definitely an item check worth cleaning up. So Andy has blue mail right now as well, so he might not decide to death warp to go back and check this other connector. He might just straight up S&Q for some time here. All right, we find the Smiths. They're generally always floating around Southern Hyrule for some reason. It's not a thing developed by the randomizer. Just every time I see the Smiths, it's always south. I don't know why. Yeah, Andy's gonna prove me wrong. Actually setting up for death warp here with the rope is really smart. I don't think took an intentional hit there, but oh. Oh god, you love to see it, chat. Eastern Palace here in the left Ice Rock Cave area. All right. Oh, chat. I mean, that's so bad for Andy. I'd be so upset if I were him, man. Like, guys, don't laugh at Andy, okay? Don't laugh. Don't laugh. It's not funny at all. It's quite hilarious, but don't laugh, all right, guys? All right, just a heart piece so far for FuriousMagic and Eastern. Andy finding the notorious Wuss Cave. That's what we're gonna call it, guys. The Wuss Cave. With Hyrule Castle left. FuriousMagic taking us through a tour of Eastern here. We're gonna see the second chest here now. Just a map. Where's a crab when you need one? He's gonna get to them pretty soon. You might have your wish, but I feel with like blue mail and everything, it's not really gonna matter too much. Both runners riding this pretty strong so far too. Not really too much to talk about, other than really FuriousMagic not having the pearl. It's not their fault. It was just a kind of a decision to take one connector over another. And honestly, that connector netted some really powerful knowledge. Like, they know where GT is. They know Mire access, how to get there now. That's really strong information to have early game, right? And the pearl really hasn't done anything for Andy. It's just kind of sitting there, not banking any interest or anything like that. So, while it is a great advantage to have that, and you always want that as early as you can, it's not really working for Andy right now. I feel like if I were Andy, I would want like West Dark World access pronto, so I can start checking like Skullwoods. It's generally like one of the first places I like to go to in Dark World. and amongst most people as well. All right, Andy's gonna see Eastern here. We'll dip in as well. I'm sorry if you're an aficionado of the I'm never doing Eastern Palace until I have the big key and bow. Avert your eyes. I apologize, but both our runners are in here. This is honestly not safe for work for those people, but you know, they have been warned. All right, they knew the risk watching the stream. All right, nothing in Eastern really. FuriousMagic taking that Death Warp. It's gonna be checking that other cave now. I believe, yeah, they don't have enough rupees for Zora. We can do Zora-related stuff at this point. Mine is in Scylla. They don't really have anything for Scylla right now. All right, let's do a quick key check here. Just want to make sure I'm on the level. Okay, so they have their big key to Hera now. And they have their double key, Skullwood's key, hotkey. And yep, key check's good. Checks out. Oh yeah, the boomerang, almost forgot. Expert crab juke? I don't know about that. I think the crab juked him out. Lapras, no need to have flippers to take a swim. Again, it's at least I understand Lapras is a Pokemon, so I approve of that as well, right? I remember Lapras being like the stereotypical like surf Pokemon. Like anytime you got surf, you always put it on Lapras, right? At least I did. You had to keep it within Canada, the TV show. Like you always just did it. You had another swim type Pokemon, you're like, no, Lapras. And the Lapras didn't fight in your party either. It was literally just for surfing for you. That's all it was there for. It was a surf main. Swimming, that's all it did, all right? Surf on Blastoise always? Really? Really? What did I rock on Blastoise? I believe I rocked like ice and water. Like I put Blizzard on him, I know that. I can't remember if Ice Beam was available on him as well. I think I did. It was like Hydro, Ice Beam, Blizzard, and there's something else I rocked on him. And he just like destroyed everything in the playground, sorry. Yeah, that's right. Playground Pokemon, guys. Back in the good old days of like, you needed the cables to play multiplayer games on your Game Boy. Alright, Andy is finding the brother connector now, so this is going to take him to the GT Big Key, but more importantly, he's going to take him to West Dark World now. FuriousMagic about to find their Pearl as well now, so really a good kind of synchronous finds for both our runners. Super sick timing, actually. So now Andy's happy now. He's like, oh man, now I get to explore more of the game. Probably better points of the game that he wants to explore too. Again, with that Pearl, you can kind of get some free item checks out of the way, and of course, there's that ever lucrative Skullwoods Palace dungeon, arena, jamboree. Would that be appropriate? Jamboree, maybe? I don't know. It's not important, guys. It's just you can do it. It's a free 5 items. Yeah, FuriousMagic gonna be able to explore the rest of West Dust Mountain as well while getting that Pearl. So I feel like we're gonna see FuriousMagic kind of follow suit with Andy and kind of hop on this West Darkwood connection. While GT would be nice to go back to, again, we still don't really have great means to kind of get around there. We find Pod here. Okay. Sick Pod. Pop up 1 small key. You can do a little bit here with 1 small key, but not a lot. What's the name of that house? It's like either the Curiosity Shop or the Oddity Shop. I've heard it called both. I generally will call it the Oddity Shop. I think that's what the game guy calls it, if I remember correctly. But I feel like this is like a Gotham location. If you're ever playing like Entrance for one of the first times, I know this one tripped me up. Was like one of my first entrance shuffles. I didn't know this HUD existed. Like I completely forgot about it. So if you really want to learn like all locations in the game, fire up a CrossKeys, you guys. You'll learn real quick. Look at this guy just desecrating our fine game. Nice hover, bro. Alright, and he's gonna elect a death warp here. He's gonna be able to check out the rest of the pod now. By the rest of the pod, I mean the drop down. I believe he hasn't checked. And then from there, we'll be able to scout out the rest of this West Dark World here. Our FuriousMagic is spawning at Link's house. Where are they gonna be heading to? Oh, wait, wasn't this? Oh, this was Old Man. That's right. Kind of a weird spot for Old Man. I don't know if I like that. Oh, nice small key in the dungeon to pod. Awesome. Where's the connector lead to? Where does the connection lead to? Oh, that's why. I don't know if they knew that. They're about to SEQ. Yeah, I don't think they knew that. Okay. I forgot where that connection led to. All right, well, Andy getting that small key, regardless, is now going to be able to go to the back of pod now. We'll be able to get another 4 chests here without any keys. 2 of them which are going to be out of logic. He's going to do what's known as a hammer jump here, or hammer yump. And we'll kind of go over that a little bit. But basically, he's going to be able to get these 2 dark maze checks out of the way. But he's going to do these 2 dark rupee room checks first. God, these lime green rupees are throwing me off. First sword found. So already, on a shovel. So already the pod play is worth at this point. Early sword of boots is very nice. Early 34 minutes early, but it's still very nice to find. The bad thing for Andy, though, is he still doesn't have that fire rod. So that's going to have some routing complications coming up as he gets further through Dark World, specifically when he's in Skullwoods. We'll talk about that a little bit more later. FuriousMagic is going to West Dark World here. So we are going to see these 2 checks. These are out of logic for Andy. He does not have enough keys. But does get a small key to Castle Tower here. Okay. Which is a nice advantage. So when Andy does, or FuriousMagic, if they do find Castle Tower, then that's one of the requirements. To just get both the items. They will need another key to get to the back of that well, like we talked about Lumberjacks, but we're way too far in the future for that to talk about that right now. And he's going to take a death warp here and continue on through the exploration of Dark World. Okay, we got the Dark World Fortune Teller hut. I'm not going to call it by my other name. It's not my channel. I can't do it. Oh, wait, this is my channel. I can't do it. I'm not going to do it today, guys. It's too early for that joke. Oh. I thought Andy was going to get bopped by that rope over there. Okay, so the implication here for Andy, that sucks. Andy doesn't have the fire rod, so he's not going to be able to check this skull back location now. FuriousMagic will be able to check that, as they do have the fire rods. So depending on what's there, that could be a big early turning point in the seed. It will not be, well, it can be, but it's generally not going to be the back of skull in that location either. That's why it's so critical. Like there's a lot of dungeons we haven't found, and there's a lot of good item locations we haven't found yet. So, like, say that back of skull leads to like that hookshot cave connection, right? Like that would be huge for Andy, because then he has GT access and he has Mire access known, right? Like that'd just be really good information. But again, we'll have to wait and see when FuriousMagic does skull to see like what it leads to. Can FuriousMagic hover? I'm not sure. But I can say this, just because there's no rail hover doesn't mean that they can't hover. Like I hover and I don't rail clip. I feel like that's a very tight trick to pull, even if you are good in hovering, and it's like significant time losses if you're bad with it. So that's why I just choose not to do it. First bow, Skullwoods. FuriousMagic pretty much done with pod here. Has that small key in hand. Will be going to the back. We'll be getting their sword too, which is great. It's not just the turn and stuff, it's like the lineup as well. And if you don't line it up properly, you can like grab the rail and that'll interrupt the hover and it'll make you pit fall. And like losing time on that hover is very, very, very time consuming. There's like a whole setup to it. It's not like you're just like going up to a pit and you're mashing A. There's like a setup to it and everything like that. And it's deceptively time consuming. If you can pull it off like fast and first try, it's great. Like you save a lot of time, but if it's like every time you fail it, those time losses just kind of compound, right? We're getting a shovel sword combination here for FuriousMagic. Also get ahead in the game here and just mark that castle tower small key. The lineup is free. So free. Back a desert. Andy stealing the key. That could get you in trouble, but Andy knows what he's doing, so I'm not going to commentate over that. The reason why that can be risky is dependent on... Oh god, here's Ice Palace now too. Andy cannot go into. The good news for Andy is no glove hammer makes ice unattractive anyways. But again, that will be another play that FuriousMagic may choose to go through, and does have the option to go through. We do find the first key to GT though. And he said yesterday he always steals the key. I would probably steal it there too. I don't mind it. It gives you options, but again, you know, you gotta weigh the pros and cons of burning it on right side desert versus Eastern Palace and Swamp Palace versus just, you know, finding the key naturally. It's really one you want to be very comfortable with the risk on, because that can really own you in a race if you're not careful. First club. All right, so we're getting really fast progression here now. A little slow at the start, but now we're starting to hit the right items here, like an early bow, an early sword, early glove. Nice little big key there. What we got? Big key to Ice Palace. Okay. It's really nice to have that big key before going to Ice Palace. It's what I like to call kind of a trap dungeon, being like... I don't really want to call it Skullwoods, but I'll call it Skullwoods. Skullwoods, Ice Palace, Swamp Palace. These are 3 dungeons that do not require the big key to complete the dungeon. And I guess you can lump Thieves Town small key. Yes, the Desert Palace small key is there. Shut up, Andy. It sucks. You suck, dude. Oh, God. He's probably like, take that, Solski. He's gonna watch this back. Yeah, man. I know what I'm doing, man. All right, FuriousMagic is gonna check this skull back here. This is an important check. What is this gonna be? It's just fairy. The plot armor, guys. The plot armor. It's thick today. All right, Andy finding... Interesting. So Andy finding that Spec Rock connection here at the bomb shop. Interested to see if he chases it. I don't think he does. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think he does, but it will lead him to the promised land that is GT and Meyer. But we know where the other connector is now, which is great. FuriousMagic getting through Skull Woods here. Also gonna steal the small key. Okay. We'll also take the pathing back. And he has GT big. Oh, I thought I marked that. Oops. It's the input lag. I'm gonna blame it on input lag. I actually didn't click the box, but I'm gonna blame it on input lag. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Top paradox. We're in business. This is the good stuff. So we know where the bottom leads. Andy does have the choice here to cash in the middle entrance if he so chooses. FuriousMagic picking up that bow. Great. And he's slashing the wall for some reason. I don't know why. Just wants to. Okay. I don't know what that cave wall did to Andy in particular, but it did something. I'm not gonna ask. Oh, these mold arms are just... Wow, I'm surprised he got that spin off and got 2 still. Okay, so half magic found. Heart piece. Heart piece. Heart container. Alright. Here comes the hover. Wheels up. And we're going to check the middle location. Okay. So this is a little risky. But it's not really that bad. Actually, it's a pretty good connection. Honestly, I would check that. I'm surprised. Okay, I would definitely bail on the rest of the checks. I literally only have like 1 check left that I can do here at this point. Well, sorry, there's 2. There's Swamp and there's Hylia. And I guess you can current jump across, so I might be lying there as well, but still. I would most certainly make that play. Okay. Okay, Ice Palace, Fierce Match. Do you go in? No, you do not. All right. But they're about to get a glove. They actually might go in with the glove. We'll see. It doesn't really matter, but it's like one less thing you have to worry about maybe being locked out of ice with. We do find Agate Tower here for Andy though. At the Hylia shop. So both our runners having that Agate Tower key, we'll be able to check out both items here. Okay, so Agate Tower is here. Okay, here comes the glove for FuriousMagic. So again, it's like one less item to worry about. Like if you score a hammer and ice, that's huge. Then you can complete it. Oh, sick find. Nice flippers there from Andy. So that puts the rest of basically East Dark World in logic now. Can't go through all the pod locations. Can't go through those Lake Hylia Dark World locations. Pretty sneaky find, honestly. Okay, Andy's gonna go here to... Where? He's going to Desert. I wonder if he's checking the other connections. I thought he did, but maybe not. Oh, because one leads to Dark World. It leads right to Cat Creek or Village of Outcasts. That's why he's going there. No, that was Desert. That was up. That was Desert up. Those flippers are still 4 keys out of logic for Andy. Exactly. So that's the other thing Andy needs to be cautious about. But this is a big but. As Andy goes and does Desert right, gets a sword out of the deal. But of course does have that Desert Small for free. There's only one known Castle Tower key, so it could be another free one. What that tells Andy, and we'll tell FuriousMagic the same thing. Oh, look at this connector. Hello? Hello? Please. Bro, this is free. This is free, easy routing. FuriousMagic also getting through Castle Tower here, so this is good stuff. What this is telling the runners is that it's very unlikely that we're going to have an instance where we're going to have... Hold on one sec. Sorry, guys. I just got coffee delivered. I needed the coffee. It's going to have an instance where we know that well is probably not going to be required. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, guys. FuriousMagic, about to learn the bad news. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? What? Hold on, no, wait, what? Wait, what? No way. That's how you get out? Oh my god, dude. I'm getting destroyed right now. Oh my god. Really? No. Holy shit, chat. Dude, I've been death warping like a Neanderthal in that area. Oh, that's so clown. All right, well, we've all learned something today, guys. You know what? Some in chat probably didn't know, right, guys? I'm sorry. I don't watch Andy 24/7 or other runners. All right. I've just never known that. Like, why would I ever need to go back in Aga Tower? All right. I'm just saying there's a core portion of this audience here did not know. All right. Core portion. I'm going to have some of my coffee now. All right. Thieves Town's found. Watch Thieves Town. That's good coffee. Mirror found in Thieves Town. All right. Chat, I'm having a tall vanilla blonde latte. Blonde espresso vanilla latte. Iced. Right, it's delicious. From Starbucks. Not a sponsor, but incredibly delicious. I believe that's the third bottle from Andy. God, you guys are gonna be giving me like infinite amount of shit for not knowing that. All right, FuriousMagic, please take this drop. Please, thank you. All right, we're gonna see what this other location is. It's nothing. Oh man, I thought it was Hype Cave for a second. I was like ready to pog. I was ready to pog. Andy, maybe last location Pirate Rod. I don't know about last location, but he's got a lot of options right now, right? As we see the front entrance of TR here, really gross, really very gross. I don't like that spot at all. I don't like that spot at all, chat. Our FuriousMagic gonna be picking up his Master Sword. We find Mimic Cave here. Okay. Oh, that was the... I'm confused by Andy's palette swap, alright? I'm like, why is he going this way? Why, though? Oh, look at this. Everything TR now. We're just finding all the TR locations. I'm actually surprised he didn't go in that one. Okay. Well, I guess he has Graveyard he wants to check out first as well. Our FuriousMagic getting scout a Bumper Cave. Sees that's another Dark World connection. That's not really too useful anymore. And, oh yeah, this is the one you gotta take. Alright. This is trash, guys. So, this is Spiral Cave. Spiral Cave, one of the worst checks in the game for CrossKeys. Honestly, is in a pretty good spot for Andy here. Being where it is. But Andy's gonna have to find another way to Quake Fish and that Dark World Potion Shop eventually. We are gonna get that look, though, from FuriousMagic here. And it's gonna be Hera. Oh, wow. Okay. So that sucks for Andy. Get owned. But FuriousMagic's gonna read the benefits of here. Has the big key to Hera, so can complete the dungeon. Does not have the small key. Does not have a hookshot for fast travel through the dungeon. But you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. You can do the dungeon. You're happy about it. And we're gonna see our first dungeon clear here at about 52 minutes coming up. Ooh. Kind of a little spin strat there. Bit of a spin strat. I kind of like seeing all the cool strats you can do in Aga Tower in that room. I see a lot of different strategies there, which is kind of cool. Like, I get the whole methodology is you always want to do things, generally speaking, the NMG way for time saves, just because it's min-maxing your time. But it's really cool to see like a lot of creativity based on your kit in that room. It's kind of neat to see. Small key to pods. That's another one. So we got to keep a good accurate count of these pod keys to find out when this castle key is in logic. Well, we have 3 now. Oh, why is this? Oh, it's red mail. Okay, I was like, why is FuriousMagic's Lapras now like purple? Is that purple or is that like a really deep blue, chat? Like, what are we thinking about today? I think that's like a purple. I thought it was purple before, but it's like super. Did I not mark that? Oh my god, oh my god, here we go, guys. Here comes the comments in YouTube. Oh, Solski, the tracking is so bad, Solski. Yeah, I can't wait. This is indigo. Okay, that makes sense. Indigo. We have 2 for indigo. I see gray. What? It's like matching the tile on the floor. Myers found. Okay. I must admit, I'm not familiar with the shade that is indigo, but it makes sense. I know it's a blue, but I didn't know like what kind of blue. We are going to also see our first look here. Quick fish. Just bombs. Okay. Hair was nice though. Got us our first crystal as well. Small key to Swamp Palace. Easy every time for Andy. In a Crystal Mire. Does not have a Red King to finish Crystal Mire. Andy's gonna have to do this the slow way as well with that lamp. Yeah, so people asking in chat where Fire Rod was. It was at Sick Kid. Sick Kid is at East Death Mountain. It is the top right cave in East Death Mountain. So I think what happened early game was Andy found a connector and he just chased it without checking the other location. So I've actually seen this happen to people before. And generally why that happens, he died. Well then, get on me. Okay. He died to a side hopper and I missed that? I could have made so much fun of him. Oh my god, I'm so bummed out now, guys. All right, guys, the cast's over. I'm done. All right, just go to the channels. It's fine. I'm just gonna drink some more coffee now. Can't believe I missed prime material like that. Small key against tower. Okay, that should be. Why is it so hard to click that key? Ugh. Should be the first key. We'll watch the highlights, don't worry. True. Oh, you know what? That happened during Streamgate when like all my stuff just died and nothing was working properly. Hookshot and Mire. Interesting find. Too bad Andy doesn't know where Hookshot Cave is. That's unfortunate. It's always funny how like one runner finds something in CrossKeys that could be super useful for the other one, and then they just don't know it. Like, oh, this is a great item, whereas like it'd be a killer for, you know, FuriousMagic. Second Castle Tower key found in Mire here. So this is the one in Logic. So now we have the actual Logic that those flippers are now in Logic, basically. Flippy Floops now in Logic. Andy gonna be utilizing the this might be rod time, guys. Oh, last location question mark? I don't know. FuriousMagic turning in the monkey. Hyrule's favorite tax scam coming up. Scummaz, dude. Just straight Scummaz. Oh my god, that he just got, dude, by that monkey. Like, he just like, oh, I'll pay 100 rupees, probably a dungeon, maybe. Nope. All right, here's Andy's Fire Rod. He's gonna be real happy to find that, I'm sure. You know, missing Skullback and doing the Meyer puzzle with the lamp. But she is what she is. That's how this stuff happens sometimes. FuriousMagic getting go right into Meyer here. Again, checking out these Lift Rock locations. So kind of similar routing here to Andy. And Andy is now going to get that connection. Okay, so yeah, I was going to say he will do this. So this is going to lead him to GT and Meyer area now. So this is big. This is a big boy find for Andy. Important to note now, Andy is actually going to find Hookshot Cave here as well. So we're going to see a connector we haven't seen. We're also going to see the contents of Hookshot Cave now. So that's kind of real cool. Oh, we're going to get a bonus check here too as well. We're going to see that checkerboard cave. Everyone's favorite checkerboard cave. Everyone hates this location. Just kidding. It's Hype Cave. Big if true. Oh, Andy's going to be able to do desert locations as well now with that mirror. Oh, that's right, because FuriousMagic hasn't found thieves yet. Turtle Rock, big key. And Ice Battle small. It's a really nice place for TR big key, though. We do have that location known for the TR big chest. But I feel like TR is not really a lucrative option as of yet. Other than Laser Bridge, which both runners have done. Look at FuriousMagic just being able to fire all these torches. Alright, so Andy's going to check Hookshot Cave here first. Honestly, we'll not mind this because we'll be able to fill up on some hearts here. Lapras with flame. Can Lapras learn flamethrower? I don't believe they can. Oh, silvers. The second bow. Smoky against her. Nice. All right, chat. You know what? We're moments away from GT climb happening here, all right? Nah, but they can learn thunder? How does that make sense? It's a water Pokemon. It's like an ice water, right? Like, how does that make sense? Can't learn fire, but can learn thunder. Its weakness. What? Wouldn't that, like, electrocute itself? Like, let's think about this logically, chat. If you were, like, a gelatin-like creature, you're in water, and you use, like, a thunder attack, you know, whenever I seen the anime, you know, the Pokemon anime, like, the thunder would just, like, come down on you. I remember the attack from the Game Boy version. It was, like, the attack literally landed on you, right? So, like, wouldn't that just, like, kill you? Question mark? What? I don't know. I don't understand this. Yeah, Lapras is like OG. We talked about this, chat. Big key to Skull and Dam found here by Andy. This is a big find. FuriousMagic getting his hook shot. So now we're going to be able to... We're maybe going to see a pivot back to Hookshot Cave here now. But I feel like it's going to be maybe Hookshot Cave and friends. I don't know. But FuriousMagic does not have that mirror yet from Thieves. I'm a little worried. What was that Thieves Town? I didn't mark it. Rip. That's real bad for FuriousMagic. So that's now the uh-oh for them, is they need to find that Thieves Town for that mirror. The mirror is a big item right now, as it turns out. Whereas Andy now is going to be able to not check out really much of GT. Just kidding. We'll be able to climb. Will we get this sick and twisted fantasy that is GT climbs being required in this tournament at an alarmingly high rate? Is this what's going to happen? I think this is where Thieves was. No, it was not. I'm just memeing. All right, Andy's going to mirror. What are you going to do? He thought about it and he's like, no. He literally pumped his boots. He pumped his boots, guys. He's like, I'm leaving. Like a very subtle pause. Oh, this is where Thieves was. Thieves was in this area here. I believe is Lake World Lift Rock, which is what FuriousMagic is about to check out. Oh, Andy wants to check the Hookshot Cave connector over this. Interesting. Not a bad one. Not a bad one here. We're going to get Mimic Cave and that other drop now. That's a nice one. Do you have Ice Rock Cave here? Big key to Thieves Town's here. Okay. As FuriousMagic is in Thieves Town, we'll be picking up his mirror. This race is picking up, guys. I'm loving this. I don't know about you guys. This is a great watch. Wait, whoa. Stop. Whoa, tempered. Hold on. Let's call it tempered first. Raichu can learn surf. What? No. It's not true, is it? Chat? Surf? Really? Raichu? Really? I feel like I don't know the game anymore. I don't know this game anymore. You know, guys, I've found out about like Pokemon learning their arch nemesis moves. I've learned about that block that could open up the Aga Tower door. God, I'm having a rough. My stream died basically at the start. I feel, I don't know, guys. It's a rough outing from your boy today. It's just a rough go. All right, we're gonna see Highlight Island. I don't think we've checked this yet. No, we have. Never mind, I'm lying. Andy did check this. This is where Cape was. I need more coffee. I very much do. Andy gonna smartly go into swamp here. I really like this fight with that swamp small found. Just, you know what? Another big key to Meyer. Why not? Why not? It's a case of the Mondays. It really is. It was my first day back from vacation. Big case of the Mondays today, guys. I was big tired. Big tired. My brain's getting used to the idea again of, hey, I can't just sleep in. It sucks. Trust me. We're all there. I know, but... Lapras in their home environment in the water. Possibly with Thunder under his belt. I don't know. And you're gonna take the brother connector to West Dark World again. Andy, I thought found the Swamp Small. It doesn't have hammer. That's why. That's why. That's why. Like, I know Swamp was super accessible, so like I still like to play to check in. Ooh, we got map check. Information, Skullwoods pendant. Easy. And Pod and Meyer are pendants. Or crystals. We knew about Meyer, we didn't know about Pod. But Skullwoods being a pendant is news. We have not found Skullwoods back yet. But interesting turn of events here. And you checking out this big chest of skull, another GT small, so we found all four now. Quake on Zora. Ooh. I don't know. CrossKeys medallions, unless it's Bombos, I'm not usually generally too hype on. I've had it burn me in a race before, where I just ignored the power of a medallion. I just said, you know what? Medallions and CrossKeys, who cares? And it was just like everything I needed in the seed. It's fine. Stuff happens. Shovel check here from FuriousMagic. Andy's now going to be able to follow up with that skull back. Find out, ruh-roh, it's nothing. Just gonna peace on out of here. FuriousMagic, where are you heading to? Where are you heading to? Ooh, the connector. I don't know if either have checked this yet. I like it. I don't think we've had either runners check this connector. A couple good spots it could still be. Where are we going? Castle Tower. I believe we have seen this. Never mind. I'm just lying. I'm actually lying now. All right, Andy, gonna check out the TR big chest. It's another big key to Eastern Palace here. Wow. Crazy. Big key to big key to big key. What are we gonna do with these big keys? Like, maybe thieves? We don't know if it's a crystal or pendant yet, but that's kind of like a free in. What else do we have? Myers a free in? Myers absolutely a free in. I think Myers like probably the first thing you do. These you don't have that small key yet. That kind of scares people. So that might not be a good choice. Eastern's another free in. Pretty quick to get there as well with boots and flippers. So there's like 2 dungeons Andy can do for free right now. Unfortunately, Andy does not know where another free dungeon is, which is Hera in that Dark World Potion Shop. Which is not ideal. Okay. Yeah, Eastern's clearable, Myers clearable. Thieves is pretty much almost all clearable, as we talked about. Still no hammer. Kind of sucks. Classic CrossKeys here. No hammer for days. Red Cane kind of oddly absent as well. I feel like Red Cane is a item that generally pops up very early in CrossKey seeds. I don't know if that's like my bias, but ooh, all crystals. All crystals. Okay, so oh, that was really quick. Andy, please. So it's between Thieves and Ice for the last pendant. Let me just snoop on Andy's tracker. Andy has Thieves marked as a crystal. Okay, so that means Ice is the last pendant. Means Ice is the last pendant. Andy finding Hera. All right, easy. And FuriousMagic also now playing that Spiral Cave here. Again, this is a really nice spot for Spiral Cave. Generally speaking, the cave sucks. 99 out of 100 times. This is honestly one of the best spots for Spiral I've ever seen. Like at the end of a route like this. It's really nice. It's when it's like in Village of Outcasts, where it can be trouble. This is not generally a spot you want to see it in. And you're getting his 3rd pod key now. FuriousMagic gonna play Ice Palace? Oh, let's go, dude. All right, I'm down with this play. Hammer and Ice? Question mark. Hammer and Ice, do you follow that up with GT immediately? I probably would. I probably would, honestly. So that's probably where they'll end up going at. Where Andy just has like free dungeon after free dungeon going on. So honestly, at this point, I would much rather be in Andy's shoes in the seed, right? Like, for the obvious reason that they just have, what, 3 big keys over FuriousMagic right now? And then they're all basically locked behind that mirror, right? So it's not like it's stuff that FuriousMagic won't find. It's just, if you find a hammer here, that could be trouble. Ganon Cold Stare again? No, I don't want that. I don't want it. God, that was awful. Oh my god. I thought it was hilarious that I did the NMG challenge the same day. And I go into a practice hack, and it was like 13 out of 13 Ice Palace pop jumps. Like, easy. Mind you, it's with a different sword, so the lineup's different, but... It's just like, where was the position again? Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so FuriousMagic not gonna hit the switch. This is actually smart. If you don't have the means to complete the dungeon, you generally do not want to hit the switch, just so you can save a little bit of time here. All right, Andy's gonna get his Quake. I'm interested to see what FuriousMagic side, what they're gonna get. Let's do a little bit of audio. Let's snoop, chat. Let's see what the MSU pack is here on FuriousMagic side. The audio is very light. I'm trying to piece together what that is. Yeah, it's too light. I can't hear it. Okay. Audio snooping done, chat. We're done snooping. Oh, was that Samaria and Ice? Oh my god. The PRNG Red Cane. Is the hammer the follow-up here? No, it's just a bug nut. Alright. Samaria and Ice is pretty big. That's pretty big. So that's right side GT for FuriousMagic. Actually, that's gonna put them where they want to go, right? They want to go to Hookshot Cave and Desert with that mirror. So that Red Cane kind of pulls them there, but they might elect to maybe check around TR, which isn't the greatest, honestly, because that big key, again, is in the desert area, I believe, so. We are going to get the race game check here. We saw a very, very quick pyramid check, and he says no to it, so I'm going to assume it's trash. Yeah. Kind of a big deal at this point in the race. Oh yeah, and he couldn't do Meyer anyways. He doesn't have the Red King. I'm so silly, chat. Andy apparently just found another GT small key, so I think I oopsied on the tracking. Whoops. I think I oopsied. That's okay. Yeah, he couldn't do Meyer. So Andy only has Thieves available as an option now. To full clear. For the most part. And Eastern as well. So that's 2 dungeons. So they're going to go there before they go Ice. When do you go to Ice if you're Andy at this point? That's a tough draw for what they have. I mean... that's a tough draw. You head there eventually, though. Like, unless you run into Hammer. Like, say you're Andy, right? You know, no big deal. And you're like, I have the decision between climbing GT and going to Ice Palace. It's a pretty tough one. It's a pretty tough one, I think. I think it's 50-50. I think there's a good shot Andy does GT climb. I think there's a real good chance Andy does GT climb. Or, here's the bonus option. If you're really feeling frisky, you could do Agate Tower climb. Now, I don't think that one's coming up because, again, of how many small keys are locking that climb for pod. But that is a third, I would call a tertiary option there. I wouldn't take it myself, but, you know, you could, I guess. I wouldn't expect it at 1:15 to say, all right, we're just gonna full send this seat's done of all these completable dungeons, but I'm gonna go here. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. All right, so this should be the TR big key. Yeah, this is definitely the TR big key. Yep. Lumberjack tree as well, yes. So while I hate where well is, I like the fact that I'm comforted with 6 small keys guarding it. Okay, so FuriousMagic also finding the Skullwoods big key. It's big key city in this area. So FuriousMagic. So again, I feel like we're gonna see GT here. We'll definitely see Hookshot Cave. And we'll definitely see right side GT, which I'm intrigued to find out what happens, as Andy is going towards this as well. Is this the GT climb? Question mark? He's not going to, is he? He's not. No, there's no way. There's just no way. There's no way, dude. Okay, Andy. All right, okay. This is a head scratcher for me. This is a head scratcher for me. This ball's of steel. I'll give him that. Either I'm just like super baby and I'm just like way too passive with Ganon's tower, or Andy's just like ridiculously just like aggressive here. And I feel like it's column B until anyone in chat can kind of chat me if wrong about it. Again, it's still a good play, but over like Thieves and Eastern, I get over Thieves because you don't have that small key to an extent, but Eastern though? I think he just must be really worried to protect it and maybe think that Hammer or King can be here. I think that's the only thing I can think of. And I'll give him this. I don't know if it's been happening to him either, but for me, like GT Climb has been super hot in this tournament, so that would also influence my decision making. So that could be that case. All right, we see right side GT here, just small key to Meyer, small key to Thieves. There we go, small key to Thieves. And a small key, I believe, her first one to TR. And yeah, that's right. So with right side here, FuriousMagic is going to be able to go to full right side and go to the Armos Knights. Utilizing that Blue King dash. Hell yeah. Love that tech. Still in my books, a super close race here, guys. And utilizing some great bro strats here at the Wizrobes room. And GT Big Chest, just a heart piece. I normally do not get the luxury of checking out GT Big Chest in most of my seats, so that's kind of nice. Alright, so we got important 4 checks coming here for FuriousMagic. If Hammer's here, I believe this is going to be a significant lead. Okay, so nothing so far on the climb. We should still have an item check here for Andy through GT as well. Fire shield. All right, what do we have on FuriousMagic side? Small key to Hyrule Castle. Big key. Desert Palace. That's required. That's a big key that we need. Okay. That's a big one. And just a blue rupee here. So there's just one more check, I believe, after Aga 2 on this pyramid drop. If I'm Andy, though, and I made this play at this point in the game, I may be feeling a little behind if I don't find anything at this point. Just feeling a wee bit behind. FuriousMagic heading to Hookshot Cave now. Gonna be picking up his silver. Sick. Rough agate pattern there for Andy. Real rough. There we go. Alright, so there's a silvers. Small key, Ganon's tower. And map. All right. What do we got? What do we got? Rip. All right. That's not great. So Andy's going to be a smidgen oof about that. Okay. It's been a smidgen oof. Big key. Thieves Town found now for Furious. Furious now finding all these big keys is going to have that desert big key in hand over Andy. So two big items now FuriousMagic can have over Andy on this sequence is that red cane and that big key to desert. In 2 real rough spots. So you have to dive Hammerless Ice, at least to our knowledge, and at least to our understanding is going to be required at this point, because I don't really know where else Hammer can be right now, other than maybe Eastern or Thieves. Or guys, get this Meyer Big Chest. Lol. It could be there as well, I guess. But that red cane dive to get your ice palace. I said that wrong. Your ice palace to have to get your red cane? Wow, I can't believe I did that. Got a case in the Mondays chat. It can definitely just be required for that hammer, which is really gross. Yeah, thieves sound small too, but like that's one of those things that's like worth until, you know, until we see the item. So it's nice to have. You like having it. It's a great security blanket, but it's not really doing much for you. We are going to see the Desert Palace big chest immediately from FuriousMagic. I feel like this is a good play. Andy's doubling down. Okay, Andy must feel behind at this point, I feel. Andy must feel like super behind. But the thing is, he's not doing that bad. He wasn't doing that bad at all. And I get it, we're granted with like the foresight of seeing both runners and having that information. But like, this kind of tells me the story that he's just super nervous at this point. Like, Cackwell will be behind this Agate Tower climb, but this is a huge commitment behind 6 pod small keys. I think if I were to fathom a guess, and I can always talk to these guys afterwards, I can probably just invite them to a voice chat if they want. What I would gather is my guess. I could be wrong. Probably Andy getting Fire Rod late has put him on this path. I think it's something like Fire Rod just put him off. Because that is a rough time to get Fire Rod. It puts you behind. It makes you go back to Skullwoods early with that big key and check out the back of Skull. It took away your option Ice. I don't know, maybe. It's not that bad in the grand scheme of things, but I can't really think of another reason why you, at this point, would be this worried. You need something. I mean, Hammer's really the only item of importance we haven't seen. Titans is another big thing. And these are things that can unlock other stuff that we can do as well. I believe we found every crystal dungeon now. So it's not that, it can't be that significant, right? Like, it could lead to Hammer as well, but again, we need to find those pod small keys available somewhere for that to work out. And those odds are very slim. That's why I kind of question this play. Okay, so we're getting a Swamp Palace dip here from FuriousMagic as well. Again, it's a super free inn. It's a pretty good location for it. It's a big key to Myra as well. Right? Good stuff. Yeah, CrossKeys can be beaten without Titans. Sometimes it's required for entrances, but not always. Or items. Okay, Aga down. Okay, well, I'm going to be very interested to see here, as I'm sure all of you are, at what is at this well. Meanwhile, FuriousMagic gonna go into Thieves now. Which is a super free play with that. Thieves Town small key. It's a very safe play at this point. Andy's like literally is all inning on this. He's even force dashing to this. It's like completely insight. But we obviously knew this is like where he wanted to go anyways. With going to Aga with the items already collected. I feel like I'm missing something. No, there's no way I'm missing something here, right? First check, nothing. Red rupees. Second chest. Map. Not great. Book. Small key to Turtle Rock. Big key to Swamp Palace. Oh, I really hate that cave if I'm Andy. I really hate that cave. I really hate that cave. There is so many question marks at that point with too small. Like a small key to TR I might not need. Being CrossKeys, I generally don't need small keys to TR. And the big key to Swamp is a big question mark. Considering I don't have Hammer, it really does nothing for me. And then there's the book, right? Like, what does the book do? It gives me an entrance I've already done, and it gives me 2 item checks that are quite out of the way for me to do. So we're going to see Eastern here from Andy as a follow-up. Ped check. Yeah, you could do the ped check, but like, honestly though. You know what? Now that you say it, I probably would have liked the pet check here, because like, use what the game gave you, right? But yeah, both of these look giga not required. Like GT definitely was not required. GT climb at least. And this looks like that Aga Tower play looks super unrequired at this point. Titan mitts in Eastern. The first check Andy does going back in on the big test. He is probably not happy to see that. Because that would have given him way better options than that Aga Tower climb. Oh no. FuriousMagic finished with the blind hit kill here. Single arrow. Thieves Sound Crystal done. I don't believe there's anything in Thieves. I didn't notice anything. Just gonna do a quick icon check here. Make sure I'm correct on that. Do not see anything new. Alright. Trust in that? I'm gonna say we did not find a hammer in Thieves. Oh, we can't check the big chest without the hammer. That's right. So that's probably irrelevant as well. Meyer big chest? I don't know anymore. Meyer? Flute? Oh no, dude. Oh god. Gross. FuriousMagic gonna be able to do, yeah, that's right. It's gonna be able to do Trinex here and also do a bunch of other stuff in TR now. Yeah, Eastern does have the goods. So the Flute Titans are not really too relevant in the grand scheme of this race. Like FuriousMagic is gonna get those for free. It's nice for travel. It's more where the Titan Mitt locations take us at this point, right? So we have, what do we have left? We have Ice Palace location here. We have the Hammer Pegs, unknown where that leads. And this Smith's Purple Chest. It's kind of what it unlocks at this point. It's not really too much else Titan Mitts does for us. I guess we got TR. But we don't really have a connector. I don't think we've seen a connector on the top of Death Mountain yet. Dark World Death Mountain, so. But we do have that TR Warp now for Andy. So that's a possibility, right? But again, we have dungeons known, so I would probably chase the dungeons at this point, me personally, but we'll see. And you're right, it does free Andy from taking those 15,000 connectors. You are absolutely right. Nice Trinex kill here from FuriousMagic. I don't want to stray too far away from FuriousMagic here because I feel like they're on a really good line here. They're attacking the seed very well. And again, from my scouting report, is becoming truer by the second. Like, not only is the gameplay good, but you know, the routing's very crisp as well, making very sound decisions. Doesn't like it just seems like they're just kind of going by their game plan. They're just sticking to it. They're not letting anything really bother them in this seed. If I'm in their position, I'm feeling good about this seed as well, but like it's not like they're getting fidgety with anything. They're just making like really solid calls right now. So I just want to call that out. That's really good to see. We are gonna get TR right side here. Andy gonna just beeline with this guy. You're coming with me, Buster. You're coming with me. Okay, nothing on this TR right side. Map to Turtle Rock. Gross. Oh, there's the slashes. There's the slashes, guys. Tracker maintenance needed. What? Guys, I'm keeping on top of this stuff, all right? 100%. 100%. All right, here comes what? Oh, yeah, that's right. We didn't get the wait, no, we did. Wait, what? Oh, is this K45? Wait, what? What's... Oh, he just grabbed the chest. I'm an idiot. Never mind, I'm stupid. I was like, wait, he did Smiths, right? FuriousMagic going back to Sah. Saha says, no. Not doing it, brah. Heart piece, brah. Saha is definitely the type of guy that would say brah, by the way. 100%. Oh! Hello? That's so free, though. Oh, no. Okay, guys. Well, if Andy didn't feel bad before, he certainly does now. He certainly does now. So at this point, a big barrier now is that Desert Palace Big Key is on that right side of GT. So we'll need to go into ice to get that red cane. Andy's probably going to go to ice soon, though. Ice, I imagine, is going to be one of the first plays he does. But no, he's going to GT here. Oh no. We don't have Pod Big Key yet. We don't have Pod Big Key yet. This could be very well here. FuriousMagic going to check out the Skull Big Chest. We know there wasn't anything here before. Having a little bit of issues here with the bomb jump. So I don't know really how to line this up either. Just placing the bomb first with the spin. I'm not really too good on that. But yeah, here comes like, this is really in reality like the best option available for Andy anyways, GT. There's so many item checks here. I feel like he's just looking for desert and pod bigs. That's really all in right cane, obviously, but we know that's not going to strike here. But looking for those three here. Good odds that he's going to find at least one. We know Desert Big's not here. Is this pod? It's Pod's Big Key. So Pod Big Key is on the left side. So the good news for Andy is that FuriousMagic now has to make a redip here to Pod. The bad news is I feel like that's just an inevitability given what FuriousMagic has left. Like we're already seeing Desert upper here. We're seeing the utilization of that Big Key to get to the boss. There's nothing else that Andy can find here. So we pretty much have no mode at this point, I believe. Yeah, this will be no mode because we have the hammer location known now. We have Pod Big Key's location known now. So that was the last two pieces of this puzzle. So the critical play that Andy has to make is he has to go and do ice. He's going to full clear ice at that point. After that, he has to go back to GT. Does he go back to GT right away? I don't think so. I think it's a dip back to Meyer. I think there's a couple of things, but they're not really that bad of things, right? Like you're going to Meyer to do a big chest and a boss. It's not that bad. You know, is there other stuff that can kind of get you in trouble? Well, Dark Wolf Mountain, right? Like that could be really bad in the northern part. We talked about having the Titans and being able to kind of get towards the top portion there for a couple extra locations. But I don't think he's really interested in checking locations at this point. I feel like he has all locations known that he kind of wants. I feel like we're going to see similar routing to what FuriousMagic's kind of doing here and just starting to attack dungeons. So really neat kind of recap and kind of rundown of this seed is it's quite close still, even though Andy has done Agatower and GT. But I still want to call FuriousMagic in the lead at this point. He doesn't need Red Cane for Desert Palace Big Key. He's doing it right now. Get out of here. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, it was behind Armos Knights, not the right side. Never mind. I'm stupid. Chat, ignore everything I just said for the last minute and a half. I'm dumb. There we go. Hyrule Castle. Pod Big. Or Desert Big. Never mind. Alright, Mario coming up for FuriousMagic. The only thing Andy needs to find now is that Red Cane Nice. Where does Andy go? I don't think it really matters at this point as long as it's not TR. And we are heading towards Ice Palace here. We're trending towards ice. Do we have liftoff? Close race, guys. Close race. If he goes to ice, this is a very close race. I don't think it's a comeback yet, chat. Like, let's settle down a little bit. Settle down a little bit. I don't think it's a comeback yet. Andy? Where's he going? This is not ice. This is desert. Desert maybe into ice. Again, things Andy needs to do. Things Andy needs to do here. So after Meyer, we probably have Eastern coming up for FuriousMagic. And I feel like it's back to GT. I don't know. We've already seen TR from FuriousMagic, right? So that's kind of the trade-off, right? Is TR versus like Aga Tower climb and GT climb. I don't think it's the same time. I think Andy wasted more time in the grand scheme of things, but I really like the fact that it kind of evened out a little bit. So we've seen some off plays from both runners. It's not completely one-sided. This is the race I was kind of hoping it was going to be today, so buckle up, chat. We're still in the thick of it. I think it's still really thin on who's ahead. I still think it's FuriousMagic, but we'll see. TR big chest for Eastern Palace big. Oh, that's right. FuriousMagic does not have it yet. Ooh. Ooh. That's a not good place for that. That's a, oh shit, that's not a great place for that. That's a, uh-oh. See again, guys. Again, it's not over till it's over. All right, Andy is going into pod here. Has 3 keys to his name. How is that possible? So he has to have 5? Did I miss pod smalls? I probably did. I probably suck. All right, Meyer done for... Jesus, FuriousMagic just like blew past that video kill. Okay, they have silvers, so it's quick. Oh, the statue push. Oh, God. What is this? No, do not use the Mo command. The Mo command is not appropriate here. This is not the clown mode, all right? Get away from that command. Great, now you have chat posting clowns. Awesome. Now they're all posting clowns. Oh, God. There. You happy, chat? You happy? God. FuriousMagic also making the Aga Tower play here. Oh, my. Oh, my. What am I missing, guys? Like, I would be so, like, I've done this too, where I've, like, both runners have done it in a race I've been in, and it's like we've completely beefed it and did Aga Tower climb for well, and it was nothing. I don't know what's so alluring about the play. Like, I do playing the seed, but I don't watching the seed. It's such a weird paradigm. I get it, there's, like, information I know that they don't, but, like, oh my God. I almost want to kick my own ass for thinking it's good now. But yeah, this is really gonna even it up now. But like, it's such a bad spot for that big key. I can see why FuriousMagic makes this play over Andy though. I really can. I really can. So at least in Furious's spot, like, they did, like, all their crystals right ahead of it. Like, what are they gonna do, right? But TR big key chest is such a bad spot. Or big chest, sorry. And he has Desert Palace and Pod Done? Yeah, I marked them. See? They're already marked. 4 crystals to 4 crystals? Wow. Such a sick race. What a fantastic race by both the runners here today. You gotta refresh the stream to see the tracker updates. Exactly, guys. It's not a me problem. It's your guys' browser, right? It's your guys' browser. It's definitely not a me problem. All right, I'm 100% on the level. Lovely Bombos location. 100% on the level here, guys. Just tracking everything I can. Peak efficiency. We're gonna get Pod Bake Chest here from Andy. Gonna get the Red Rupee of Destiny. You're going to Thieves next, right? Yeah, this is gonna be Thieves. Surprised we're not seeing Swamp from Andy at this point either. Small key to the Tower of Hera. Sick location for that. You know, it's funny. I know exactly why Andy's putting off Ice 2 is because you always want Red King from Ice now. It's kind of ruined you, right? Like, you always want it. Like, you're so greedy now. You always want it for a faster Ice Palace. What happens if it's in Ice Palace, right? This is what happens when it's in Ice Palace. All right, FuriousMagic, where are you going next? We're getting the powder. We're going to bat. Okay. Does FuriousMagic make the GT climb as well? Oh no, that could be coming up as well here. That ruling that you can do that move is what killed Rando, in my honest opinion. Which one is that? Sorry? You mean the... Ice Palace without Kane is the new Hammerless Ice. The Icebreaker? Oh, gotcha. I don't know if it killed Rando. I honestly like it. I think it just makes it faster. But I definitely make it feel, makes it feel like Ice is a lot more free, right? Like when you're armed with that Ice, that Cane, and like Diver Down as well, it makes like Swamp and Ice like trivial, right? It kind of guards or promotes your decision making towards those areas of the game now, versus like, I don't really want to know if I want to do it because then I incur a time penalty without it. So I kind of get it. I wouldn't go as far maybe to say it kind of ruins it, but I definitely see the arguments against it. Okay, we are going to see the back of well checks here from FuriousMagic. Now, Andy did do these earlier. But I do want to call out too, and it's interesting, you know, from my perspective, being on like the council and just being competitive rando for almost 5 years now, is how many of these like decisions have kind of all shaped the game in like little small spots. Swamp House big here. Oh, does FuriousMagic not have the Swamp small yet either? They do, right? They do. Okay, I just didn't track it. Thank God. I was gonna like, my heart was gonna skip a beat. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, I know they used it. I'm just, guys, again, it's a case of the Mondays. All right, guys. I'm sorry, chat and YouTube, both. I think the original, oh, there's Butter Sword, I guess, from the bat. The original, as Andy takes a 5-4 crystal lead here. It's gonna be shortly 6-4. Like, we're gonna see ice soon, right? But no, he doesn't take the portal. So we're not gonna see ice. I'm surprised Andy's so against Ice Palace at this point. It's a pendant dungeon. That's why I just have to look at the tracker. There, that's the reason. All right. Never mind. I understand fully here, chat. God. You know what? I swear, guys, all the, like, the Link to the Past runners, if they're watching, I am so sorry right now. I am so sorry. They've either, like, turned this shit off, or they've, like, oh my god, please, Solski, please. It's right there. It's a pendant ice. I know, guys. I know. It's Monday. Mondays, am I right? Exactly, guys. So FuriousMagic is going through pod now, opening up the other chests. Ah, god, where was that TR back? Where's that TR right? Oh, no, this is TR right. This is going to be it. This is going to be it. This is where the Eastern Big Key is going to be. The mirror bonks, though. Okay, so this is great. No, this is big. Andy, I think getting his 6th key here. There's the big key for Eastern. Okay. Now we go back to Eastern, right? We're going to do Crystal Roller, and then we go back to Eastern. After Eastern, probably will... God. It's gotta be purple chest, right? It was purple chest. So there's not much left to do with that Titan Mitt, right? Like, that you're gonna find. Then you have to make a call between climbing GT and checking out those Titan Mitt locations. So I want to say, if you're playing like very rigidly and you're very conservative, you're gonna want to check that purple chest location. If you're aggressive, you're gonna go GT climb at that point. Plot armor confirmed? I don't think so just yet. But it's not looking great anymore. Because Andy will have 6 crystal here. Okay, we have Dark World Death Mountain now for FuriousMagic. Okay. Maybe this leads to GT climb. Andy has to go to ice at this point, right? There's no way. Oh no, the back of skull. No. Oh man. Andy, mountain climb. Where are you going? Are you going to the same spot, Andy? Are you going to the same spot? He's going to the same spot, isn't he? Oh, he's going to the same spot, isn't he? There's nothing else that was up here. He has to be going up. Yeah, I get it. He's going to Ether, guys, but he's like, he's going to check these locations as well. I hate this game. Vanilla Ether. Alright, moth fight here from FuriousMagic. Get him, boy. Alright. Moth's down. Yeah, we're gonna see the exact same locations now for Andy. He's gonna see Moth here, he's gonna, or back to Skull here, and he's gonna do that as well. Okay, so the time loss is not that bad for FuriousMagic anymore, because Andy's gonna go ahead and do everything here. But the bad news is, while Andy's doing this, FuriousMagic is doing as well. So, not so great. All right, that's good. So that's Bomba. So FuriousMagic cannot do it. So that's honestly good news. That's where the old man rescue was today. Okay, interesting. Yeah, and he only needs right cane for go. This is just one of those examples. I've heard a couple of other commentators use this before too. Is like the obvious call out is, you know, if you just have all the information and you know where to go, like the seed's really fast. Like, well, you put it that way, it kind of makes sense, right? But it really is that case today. Like, we all know where to go, right? But it's easier said than done. I get why our runners are doing what they're doing. I almost want to say Andy's not going to ice because he's kind of checking that box that he spent on Aga Tower and GT climb. And he's like, I don't really want to go through this. FuriousMagic is making his way to the GT climb now as well. Oh no. We've had a lot of big swings in this race too, right? Like for a while it looked like FuriousMagic had a commanding lead. But then Andy kind of struck back with that Eastern Big Key that didn't really look like a big factor until it led to the 10 minutes and flew, which led to the hammer. Flew what didn't lead to it, the Titan Mids did, but still pretty nice. We see Ether here. This was a connector, right? That we've already seen. I'm pretty sure this was just a connector. No, we haven't seen this yet. Okay. I thought it was the connector. Whoops. Oh, that means the connector was here the whole time. God. All right, here comes GT climb. It's not Mac. What? What? Wait, what? What's not? Bruce has book now? Oh. Yeah, it's just refresh your tracker, guys. God. Refresh the browser. I promise you it will show up. Solski is dropping the ball on the tracker. Who says I'm even tracking, guys? Who says I'm even tracking? Maybe, you don't know, maybe I have another tracker today. Maybe I have someone tracking for me. Don't make fun of the other tracker. You aren't, that's clear. Get out of here. Get out of here. Andy said no to Skull. Or did he just kill it really fast? He just killed him really fast. Oh my god. See, chat, you're distracting me. All right, Andy's basically in go. All right, you guys are distracting me, all right? Stop. And it's going to be kind of humorous in this position, though, is that Andy's going to feel like hell when he finds this red cane. And then he's gonna like virtually win at this point, right? Like, I don't think there's a chance. Being what, 6 crystals up to 3? 6 crystals up to 4, sorry. And he's gonna feel like shit for like 5 minutes. And he's gonna win. He's gonna do his, you know, his classic. He's like, you know, I probably lost, but then he goes through GT. He's like, I won. He's gonna do that. We all know it. But it's not to say FuriousMagic didn't race a really good race here. I think it's just, again, a kind of a circumstance of CrossKeys and how there could be high variance in these seeds and can be very unlucky. I think both runners played very well. I think Andy played this very aggressive. I want to also say, you know, I'll be honest, he's a little lucky too. Like, he's a little lucky. I'll be honest. But, I mean, that's rando, you know. Luck is a big factor in this game, so. Is this a hover? This is a hover through. Oh my god, he's feeling it, chat. He knows. He's like, it's gotta be here, right? It's gotta be here, FuriousMagic bombing the wall, but the wall does not crumble. I can't remember why that happens, but that is a thing that can happen. I don't think it's Jingle Glitch, but I could be wrong. Alright, well, this should be Red King coming up in the next check. In the next check. Red King is in the big chest? I think he has the big key. 2 more checks? I don't want to wait 2 more checks. Alright, Aga 2 coming up for FuriousMagic here. The next check? What? Oh god, that pattern is so ass. That pattern is so ass. Bombs. Alright, Andy. Go get your eternal reward. There it is. Alright, well, in 1 hour, 58 minutes, and 30 seconds, we have Ganon. Andy and Go gonna be able to just kind of race on over to Meyer. Complete the rest of the seed. Where were Mitts? Mitts were in Eastern. So FuriousMagic just got their big key to Eastern. I'm kind of surprised both of them didn't play Eastern before GT climb, but I think in FuriousMagic's point on where the seed is, I understand the play a lot more, I feel. Not sure if Red King is worse or not. It was at the time. It was pretty bad at the time. But then it wasn't so bad. Alright, so knowledge has been obtained from FuriousMagic that the GT climb was RIP. I think this is now going to be the play to Eastern. It's rare that mitts are required in CrossKeys too, right? So unfortunate. Oh, and he's gonna be set up for some spooky. Set up for some spooky. I saw that little dash there on the block. It's spooky. Nope. Never mind. Oh, he's setting up with the dash. Okay. Never mind. He didn't have to hit it the first time. I'm just dumb. It's fine. He's still doing the spooky. He didn't hit the torch though, right? Did I miss that? Oh, he must have hit it already. I must have missed it. Huh. Case of the Mondays, right, guys? God. Our FuriousMagic about to get his Titan mitts. He didn't torch, he ran up. What spray is Magic using? Lapras. The tracker missed it? No, I actually clicked it and unclicked it. I just wanted to see. I was timing you guys to see when you would tell me again. It's kind of a meme at this point. I'm having a lot of fun. Alright, there's Titan mitts from FuriousMagic's side. We'll need to get that hammer, and we'll need to go back to GT to get their last remaining big key with that hammer. But Andy's pretty much wrapping her up here. And assuredly at this point we'll have the dub. Why the shields aren't tracked? There it is. They know. Hold on, guys. See, it's just the tracker. I swear, it's just the tracker. Right, here comes Ganon. Andy's probably sweating right now. All right, we're just chilling, enjoying a nice little CrossKeys seed, enjoying a nice little CrossKeys race. Or Andy's red mail. Yes. Never. Alright, there's Armos and the crystal for FuriousMagic. At this point, I imagine it's gonna be... It's gotta be, right? Yeah, it's gotta be the time lock locations. You're going right to Smith's Purple Chest, looks like. Catching that flute too. So close though, like really, really close at the point. Hammer just in a really awkward position. I feel like saved Andy here in this one. It seemed like FuriousMagic had a really good commanding lead on this one, but just wasn't meant to be. Andy is about to cross the line here, guys. And finish this race with a time of 2:02:56. Gaming. Plot armor wins again. You know what, guys? Honestly, I kind of believe the plot armor here. Kind of believe the plot armor a little bit, all right? He looked quite behind, and I feel like he played like he's quite behind for quite a bit of this in the mid-game, and you know what? It just ended up working out. Just ended up that the secret weapon we didn't even kind of realize at the time was the Eastern Palace Big Key that Andy found in TR. And that was an amazing equalizer to actually not only get Andy caught back up, but actually surpass FuriousMagic here. Where it seemed like FuriousMagic was doing so great with that early right cane. And again, that's just the break. Sometimes it just comes down to one M location. Today was that TR Big Chest location. Andy Keck fucking W. Andy, you want chat? Gamer, come on down. Let's snuggle. You want to snuggle? Hmm? Oh, he wants to snuggle. Get comfy, gamer. Good game.
Ah, the seed sucked so much. Mid game was awful to route.
It sure was. So I actually thought in a lot of chat.
The seed sucked so much.
Oh, there's the feedback loop. It's gonna fix chat.
Mid game was awful to route.
Oh, it didn't because I didn't mute it. There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, we all assumed that FuriousMagic was in a commanding lead, but the secret weapon this seed was that Eastern Palace Big Key. Not gonna lie.
So I totally forgot I got the Eastern Palace Big Key initially. I was like, I got that as I was at a point in the seed where I was like, okay, we're like close enough to go mode where I should probably figure out exactly what I need. And so while I was like cleaning up the North Dark World stuff, and figuring out like what exactly I wanted to do, I guess, like I contemplated dipping ice there, and then I decided to like check Turtle Rock and do pod area, I guess, instead. And so I just like completely blanked that I had the Eastern Big. I don't think that really changes much. Like I was just later to Mitts and Flute than I should have been, but I think like I 100% still do upstairs GT and Castle Tower, like no matter what, with that Samaria location for me. I don't know. There were having all 4 GT smalls and both Castle Tower smalls super early. It was like the most unsettling thing.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, at the time, I was like, wow, this is super aggressive for Andy to chase GT climb. And, but more importantly, the Castle Tower, just because the 6 pod keys required that locked it, right? I was like, this is super aggressive. I'm like, does Andy think he's like super behind? And then you talking about the Eastern Big Key, forgetting about it, I'm like, oh, that makes so much more sense.
I think I remembered while I was climbing GT, and I think at that point I was like committed to I figured I could route an Eastern post Castle Tower climb with Lumberjack check and just go through the whirlpool, so it like kind of worked out, I guess. But man, it felt really bad seeing Mitts and Flute back to back in Eastern. I was really hoping that book was gonna pay off, because at least that would have gave like some weight to something. But man, it was just so awkward to get around this seed.
Yeah, it kind of was. I mean, the early game was all right, and then the mid game was the real sore spot, right? Like, there was like really good finds from both sides. FuriousMagic joining us as well. Good game, guys. Honestly, good game. Yeah. But the hammer was just like straight trash. Like, I'm gonna call it out. It was kind of a bad spot. It wasn't bad so much for you, Andy. You know what? Just in the context of what we talked about, like forgetting about the big key, but just in general, it was like really eluding both you guys for quite a long while in this seed.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. On my mind, the entire race, I was thinking, okay, there's something on the GT climb. Okay, there's something in the well, you know, because there's those 5 items in both of those checks and whatnot. I'm like, you could reasonably do either of those things whenever you have the equipment for it and whatnot, because this hammer is just such garbage.
Yeah. The red came fine though. It was really nice early on, right? For a while, I was actually like, wow, that led to Desert Pig as well. But in your instance, it did. But for Andy, had the hammer and GT was how he was able to get that Desert Pig as well. So,
I see.
Yeah.
Yes, Mario was my go mode. Oh, God. And yeah, I was thinking about Ice Palace for so long because we also had
that like, fire hour was super early.
Well,
oh, for you it was.
So with the 50 rupees, I went straight to Eastern area instead of doing like the standard like Fate Flipper, Witch Hut Houlihan or whatever. And so the shop was, you know, right next to Link's house. So I bought bombs, and so I got Desert super early, and you know, checking the mid chest and the torch. I'm gonna go out the left side or save and quit. And so I got there with like no health, no items, and so I was like, okay, I think I exited the mountain with half a heart, and so I went to the top left entrance there first, hoping for like a fairy or something, and it was the stupid connector, and I was like, I think there's a heart in one of these pots, and I think I had blue mail already, so like one heart would have saved me. But it wasn't, and so I was like, all right, let's hope we get good Tektite RNG, and I got like maybe the worst Tektite RNG I could have gotten, so I died there. So I didn't get that fire rod for a while.
I see.
But then after dying there, I got boots like immediately after that because I had bombs when I first save and quit to Sank. So that felt kind of nice. Like a consolation prize, I guess. But yeah, I totally forgot I had the Eastern big, so I did GT climb and Castle Tower climb before going to Eastern.
Okay. Well, I mean, it didn't really hurt you since I did the same, but I'm in my mind, I'm like, okay, it's only 2 items in the Eastern. Let's just go do the density first, and then if it's just Eastern, it's just Eastern, and so be it.
Yeah, and like with all the keys so early, I figured something was going to be there in either of them.
Where was the pod big key? That was the only item I was missing.
That was GT Fire Bar.
Okay, so I would have eventually gotten to it.
Yeah. And then I had like a bunch, literally just one-offs all over the place looking for Smaria, essentially. I was not looking forward to going to like Hair Basement or something.
I don't know. Yeah, interesting scene. I enjoy routing with missing the important progression items until it becomes a nightmare like this. But yeah, I had fun.
Yeah, I went through Spec Cave and Paradox Cave probably like 6 times total. There was just like, I wanted to do Castle Tower for so long, but there was just like no really good way to get there that it wasn't just faster to go somewhere else instead.
Yeah, it was exactly like the last entrance that you would want to be on your like Darkle looping one. I'm like, this sucks. I don't like. Eventually, I'm gonna want to do this because I'm missing the hammer. I might as well just get Darkle to access somehow in a more convenient way. But it's just in such an awful location. It's just like I'll do everything else first. Uh,
Yeah, man, taking the bottom of Paradox out the mid to Death Mountain, to take the stupid old lady connector, to take Spec Cave, to get to GT 2 different times was fantastic, let me tell you.
you know, I also completely forgot about the Paradox connector. I just kind of wrote it off as soon as the entrance that wasn't blocked by a block. Those two connectors didn't really do anything. Like, okay, I'll just mark all these off, and then we'll figure out our connection from there.
And then
So
the whole time, Powder was like in the worst spot all fucking time. Because it was like, okay, am I committing to literally doing all of these dumb connectors to jump off and get fucking Powder? Like, not a chance.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Isn't CrossKeys great, guys?
Oh yeah. So much fun.
But yeah. Anyways, guys, any final thoughts? I know we probably talked at length of all kind of the ups and downs of the seed. Had plenty of ups and some fortunate downs. But yeah, any final thoughts, guys?
Unfortunately, FuriousMagic has to win out now. That was like, getting one loss is like the worst thing in this tournament. Because now, like, your best, if you lose again, your best record is 6-2, and then you have to play into the bracket. So like, once you get a loss, every match is like crazy important.
Yep.
Yeah, I was really hoping to stay on one loss for a bit longer, because now from here on out it's gonna be stressful.
Yeah.
Last year I lost week 1 to Scoople.
Oh, I remember that.
Like,
yeah.
I was like, well, I think that's like GG's bracket, and I somehow won 6 in a row after that. I was like, God, that's so dumb.
It's okay, FuriousMagic. I took the L this week as well, so it's okay. Maybe we can just pair up and you'll owe me. No big deal.
No, you finish me off next week. Make it fast and easy. Then I
don't think you want me though. I've had like the worst clown shit seeds this tournament scene. Like they've been really bad, man. Like 2 of them were like 245s. I'm like, please no. Like,
I've seen some pretty bad seeds. So,
yeah,
I mean, we'll see how much next week.
There's been some rough ones, yeah. But I know that feel. It's kind of unfortunate. Andy, you know, he just I guess wants to win this tournament, right? And he's just like, all right, whatever.
God.
But yeah,
Dude, I don't even. It's so hard. Everybody's so good now. Like,
Yep.
I would be incredibly surprised if I made another CrossKeys final, like literally ever.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, GG's, fun race.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like another good seed. That spoiled me week 1 with a 146, and then I haven't broke 2 hours since, I don't think.
Yeah, it must be nice to taste that.
Yeah, I've only had one myself this tournament. Every other seed is just hot garbage.
Mine are like,
Yep.
hey, I got the greatest starts ever. Like, they're super fast. Like, I have all the kit. Like, boots, flute, mirror, pearl early. And then it's like, they just devolve in the worst seeds possible. So, I don't know. This is how she be. This is how she be.
I just remember watching the beginning of one of your races where you were just like pogging every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And it was early in the morning and I was like half asleep, but you were so loud that you woke me up anyways.
Good. Get on.
And then it took you 2.5 more hours to finish the seed. So
It sure did, dude. But yeah, thanks again, guys, for racing and letting me restream and everything like that. It's both fun and cast.
Thanks for asking that.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
And GG again to Andy. Good luck going forward.
Yeah, good luck
GG's, you too.
Good luck with the rest of the tournament, guys. Again, thank you so much. So, guys, that's going to do it for me on the broadcast side. So, I'm going to throw over the host to Brent Futon. Raising some funds from Locke. Go check him out, guys. He's doing some OWG crisscross Potto Lotto. In brackets, Noki Sanity, yes, Animizer. And as always, guys, have a great day. I will be back on tomorrow. I'm either gonna cast tomorrow, another match. There's one that I got my eye on. I'm gonna ask the runners shortly, see if they want me to cast. And then if not, I'll just continue the NMG challenge tomorrow. So either way, I'll be on tomorrow. Probably a no for Wednesday, but I'll catch you guys around later. Anyways, go watch Futon. Have a great one, guys. And I will catch you guys for the next cast. Cheers, guys. Have a good one.